Ever crave something tasty but feel like you should eat something healthy instead? We all have that battle. I have that battle all the time. Well, now you don't have to compromise. Wonderful pistachios, the don't hold back snack. These are craveable, flavorful, and totally addictive in the best way. I'm talking dill pickle, honey roasted, chili roasted, bold flavors that bring the tangy, the sweet, and everything in between. Each serving, I did my own test, and this is what I came up with, has 6 grams of protein and 0 grams of regret. Check out wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more about the Don't Hold Back snack.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
Conan O'Brien needs a fan. Want to talk to Conan? Visit teamcoco.com/callconan. Okay, let's get started.
Oh, man.
Hi, David. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan.
Hey, David, how are you?
Wow. I am so nervous. Holy
don't be. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, David, do not be nervous. You will quickly realize that we are idiots if you haven't already. And it's really nice to talk to you. Where are you right now?
I'm in New Rochelle, New York, right outside of New York City.
Okay. I grew up fantasizing about New Rochelle because my favorite show when I was a really little kid, it was on in reruns, was the Dick Van Dyke Show. He was a comedy writer, and I remember thinking that'd be the coolest job in the world. And he lived in New Rochelle. So
that's right.
That's
right.
That just made me think, man, if I could live in New Rochelle and be married to Mary Tyler Moore and write comedy, well, one of those came true. So how are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself, David.
I'm great. So I live in New Rochelle. I'm a congregational rabbi. I have 3 children. Mm-hmm. One is, he's a freshman in college, one in a junior in high school, and a 5th grader.
Wow.
And I'm a huge fan.
Oh, that's nice.
All 3 of you.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, primarily me.
Yeah.
He said all of us. So
yeah, he said all of us. He didn't.
Well, David, it's clear though that it's like, oh, it's Conan, and then yes, of course.
Well, we don't know that.
The others.
We're yes, of course.
Yeah.
We're the yes, of course.
Listen, David, let's get back to the main focus, which is you're a huge fan of mine.
Of ours.
And we'll never get past this part. So
rank us.
I'm curious, because I was raised, as you can imagine, and as I've mentioned on the podcast many times, and it's no secret, I'm Irish Catholic. But I grew up in an area right outside Boston, and my school was surrounded pretty much on all sides by temples. And so many of my really good friends were Jewish, and I think I went to many more bar mitzvahs when I was a kid than first communions or any other Christian ceremony. So I grew up really liking your religion a lot. It felt very user-friendly and comforting. Yeah.
So, well, you ended up in a good place then in Hollywood. So
what the hell?
The truth is, I think there's stuff.
Hey, tone it down, David.
Okay.
It's not true.
Relevant.
There are no Jewish people in Hollywood. None. It's all Mormons.
Just transferred Brookline.
It's the Mormons that control Hollywood. And some Baptists, Mennonites. But I'm curious, first of all, when did you decide that you had this calling to be a rabbi? Is that something you knew when you were a kid?
No, I was not voted most likely to end up in the rabbinate. I did not grow up in an observant
and yet I was.
At all.
Oh, my God.
And it was, I went to India for a year after college, and I worked in the Jewish community there. And that was the beginning of, really thinking about serving the Jewish community in some capacity. But I was not, it was like a slow, circuitous route to the rabbinate. I lived in Baltimore for a year teaching. I lived in Israel for a year. And eventually I found my way to rabbinical school.
Okay. And then it just felt like you knew right away, like, this is it. This makes sense for me.
No. I mean,
How is it feeling now to be a rabbi? I get the feeling any minute now you're going to say, I think being a glass blower might be the way to go.
Your question you asked about being called to this work. And actually, most Jews I know don't really feel called to this work. So I think that's one of the differences between Christianity and Judaism. We sort of we care a lot about Judaism, love the Jewish people, don't like all of them, but love them, and care about the Jewish intellectual tradition. So this could be a good career choice in that sense, as opposed to feeling called into this work.
Got it.
That's interesting. It's more real. It's pragmatic.
Yeah, I think not for everyone, but certainly for me it was, and for most rabbis I work with and am friends with.
So tell me, what's your day like? Because I'm trying to imagine what I do know, and this would be true for a priest as well, or for people in other religions who are walking the walk. That you have your day is composed of many different kinds of tasks. Is that right? You're not just teaching students about Moses and taking them through various steps of the things they need to learn in their faith. There's all kinds of stuff that a rabbi needs to know how to do.
It's true. Actually, the way you said that reminded me of, so my wife, Tali, has a doctorate from NYU. And she was, as I was finishing rabbinical school, and it was 6 years after college, and Tali got accepted into NYU, my mother said, "This is so exciting, the first shuck to go to graduate school." And I was sort of finishing 6 years of graduate school. So I asked her, what did you mean by that? I'm studying Aramaic and ancient languages. And she said, "I don't know, don't you just teach children about Moses?" And sort of, so
I'm channeling your mom right now. Enough with the Moses. It's Moses this, Moses that. Yeah. But what do you do? Tell me the different things that could happen in your day.
Sure. So there's we're building an institution. So there's 600 and so a few thousand people associated with the synagogue. Mm-hmm. So there's a nursery school, there's a religious school, there's the kind of day-to-day life programming of the synagogue. So I'm constantly working on ensuring that we're meeting the needs of the community in that way. But, people get sick, they end up in the hospital, everything, you get a call and you have to drop everything and you spend time with families offering comfort or presence through, the death and dying piece of the life cycle. There's weddings, there's babies are born, and, you have opportunities to celebrate. I do a lot of pastoral counseling for people who are, either have sick loved ones or marital problems. And so every day is completely unpredictable because you work with human beings and we're endlessly interesting creatures with lots of different needs. And so it's trying to balance the sort of day-to-day life of the institution and the human experience of all of the people associated with the synagogue.
Are you always wearing anything that would identify you as a rabbi? Can you go undercover? Are there times where you, because I'm talking.
I am curious because priests you can easily identify because of the collar.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean,
is exactly my question. Is and it's because right now I'm talking to you and I'm thinking, well, if you wanted to, you could blend in and say, I just got off the boat from Switzerland. I'm here to repair cuckoo clocks and just take a little time off,
Yeah, no, there's, there's two different pieces of that question. The first is, if I want to watch, I'm a huge Philadelphia sports fan. I want to watch the Eagles game with my family. I run to the supermarket to buy Tostitos, and I'm counseling somebody in aisle 6 around cancer diagnosis. That's someone I bump into.
That's because they know you. They know you're. I mean, that's the other thing is you can't go anywhere in your community without someone stopping you and saying, "Hey, we got to talk." I'm seeing someone on the side. My wife doesn't know. And then suddenly you have to like put the Tostitos down and really get into it.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Right.
No, you do have to. You can't be holding Tostitos.
No, you need the Tostitos.
Or Testitos either.
No, I never hold my Tostitos when I counsel people. The other piece is when I am not in my local area, right? When I'm not in New Rochelle or in Westchester, I never tell people I'm a rabbi, ever.
Right.
So if I meet someone, and when it's led to some really awkward, completely uncomfortable situations where I'm sort of found out in the middle of a conversation that I was lying about being a rabbi. And I was once in Arizona and I went to Sedona. I was by myself. You know, these like those big pink Jeep trips, you know what I'm talking about?
I know those. I've been on one of those. They have these giant 4-wheel Jeeps and you get in there with a few other people and they take you on these insane, sort of trips up pretty much at a 90-degree angle up some rocks. It's pretty harrowing, but fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just wanted to get away. And there were 3 couples from Chicago and me. And they said, we're being friendly. What do you do? I said, I'm a teacher. And they said, what do you teach? I said, history. They said, where do you live? And I said, I'm outside of New York City. We went through the whole thing. And one of them said to his wife, how do we know that town? And they went back and forth. And he said, wait, Rabbi Schwab has a good friend who's a rabbi in that town. Mm-hmm. And so I was sort of discovered.
Oh my God.
In
Arizona?
Arizona.
You're in Arizona driving on a 4-wheel drive over boulders, and people are like, "We know you. You're a rabbi."
Exactly. And I told them. They said, "Why didn't you tell us you were a rabbi?" And I said, "Well, then people start making me work, and I'm really on vacation." And they laughed and they said, "Don't worry, we would never do that." And 10 minutes later, one of the guys was like, I wanted to go to synagogue when my mom died, and I never really did. And so it's like impossible to go anywhere once you're found out.
You know what it is? David?
My hair?
Nope, David, it is, your life is exactly like that of a dermatologist, which is anyone who sees who finds out that someone's a dermatologist invariably says, they pull up their shirt and say, "Can you just look at this for a second?" Because it's unlike most other, if you're talking to a cardiologist, he can say, "Look, I don't really have the tools here." But everybody does that to a dermatologist. And now I see they do it to a rabbi.
Yeah.
College students don't get enough credit. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, they get credit for courses, but there's more that they're mastering, like mastering microwaving, focusing on fashion, getting a bachelor's in beauty products. That's where Walmart Plus comes in, because college students get 50% off a Walmart Plus membership. Who knew? I didn't know. No one told me. I'm out of the loop.
Yeah.
Plus, Walmart Plus members can choose between Peacock or Paramount Plus at no additional cost. That means you can host a movie night in your apartment, stream the new action film everyone's raving about. I've got to see that film. Well, guess what? I've got Peacock or Paramount Plus. Hey, thanks, pal. If you forgot to buy popcorn and somehow the soda's gone, no problem. Free same-day delivery means snacks show up without leaving the couch. That's nice. You just keep lying on your couch.
Yeah.
You don't even move.
That's the best.
Well, it's a problem if too many people do it. America loses this initiative. Conan, stop it. From last-minute class supplies to late-night study fuel, Walmart Plus fits into college life in a way that feels almost unfairly convenient.
Yeah.
Too convenient, if such a thing is possible. Every Walmart Plus member knows it's a membership that pays for itself. Try Walmart Plus free for 30 days, $35 minimum for free delivery. Separate registration required for video streaming choices. Terms apply. The World Cup is all about what's next, the future of the sport, the player nobody saw coming who suddenly becomes a star. Mm-hmm. Very exciting. Hyundai, official partner of the 2026 FIFA World Cup, believes the next starts now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever think about that, how the next starts now?
I think about it all the time.
Me too. Now, personally, I don't know what's next for me. I hope it's that I become inventor of some amazing piece of tech.
Oh, boy.
And it explodes and I become this legendary tech CEO giant.
Okay.
But I'm just waiting around for that to happen.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not good at tech and I don't know anything about it.
You have trouble with all tech.
Yeah, I do. But for Hyundai, they're not like me. They're not sitting around waiting for some impossible thing to happen. They're building it now.
Nice.
With innovative vehicles, advanced technology, and by helping support the next generation of soccer stars. Or, as many people say, football.
Yeah.
From cars to robotics, they didn't come to the 2026 FIFA World Cup to play around. Instead, they're looking ahead, growing, evolving. The future of football and Hyundai isn't coming, it's already here.
Yeah.
Isn't that incredible? Hyundai, official partner of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Peyronie's disease, also known as PD, is a condition that isn't talked about often, but it's more common than many men realize. Some men may even feel embarrassed or reluctant to bring it up. PD may involve a buildup of scar tissue that forms under the skin of the penis, which can cause a noticeable curve with a bump during an erection. That curve can lead to pain during intimacy. It also may affect a man's confidence and mental health.
Yeah.
It also can lead to frustration, depression, lowered self-esteem, and even withdrawal from sexual activity and physical intimacy. If you notice a curve with a bump down there, it might be PD. The good news is it's treatable. A urology specialist can diagnose Peyronie's disease and talk through treatment options. To learn more, visit talkaboutpd.com. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. All of us learn about stigmas when we were a kid, things we're probably not supposed to talk about,
Yes.
things we're not supposed to share, maybe be a little ashamed of.
Yep.
Even in 2026, stigma can get in the way of a lot of things, like getting support for your mental health. Unbelievably, that's still an issue for people.
Yes.
Maybe you've encouraged friends to consider therapy while avoiding taking the first step yourself because you're busy, or you're worried what others would think, or you're telling yourself you can handle it alone.
Yeah.
This is a situation where you can't do it alone. You need to talk to someone else. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, can be a space to slow down and talk through what's been building before it feels unmanageable. Here's how it works. You just take a short questionnaire to identify your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will handle the initial therapist matching work for you. That's huge. Their industry-leading match rate means BetterHelp typically gets it right the first time. You can feel confident knowing BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct. We have never had that here at the show. And unlike us, they are fully qualified. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Find support with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Conan. That's betterhelp.com/Conan.
I'd be a terrible rabbi. Because I just wouldn't want to do anything.
Well, that's
I feel like I would ghost everyone.
That's a reason why you'd be bad at a lot of things.
But also, I feel like you would just like you're in the hospital doing a bris, and then somebody calls you, and you have to go to the other part of the hospital to for someone who's dying. That's a lot emotionally. I don't know if I can handle that.
In my experience with a bris, it doesn't happen in a hospital. It happens at the temple.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that correct, Rabbi?
That's true.
Thank you.
That's true. But
Thank you.
Sona, you're very empathic, and I think you'd be a great rabbi.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the truth.
No, but she has a terrible work ethic and doesn't care about doing a good job. So those would be problems.
Well, if someone's texting me and I'm watching a show, I think I'd just be like, I'll get to it. And then the person would die.
That's true. You'd be a terrible rabbi.
Yeah, see, David, I'm trying. I love your people. I love your faith. I'm trying to help you here. You do not want Sona to be a rabbi. Do you perform brises, or is that that's a special skill, right?
No, that's a special skill.
Oh, okay.
No, I do not.
Are you asking for a reason?
I officiate.
My favorite joke when I'm at a bris is to say, man, this calamari's good at the dinner afterwards. And then have someone say, there's no calamari. And I go, ooh.
Come on.
It's hilarious because it means I accidentally ate the foreskin. It's a hilarious joke. Boy, this calamari's killer. There's no calamari. Try it out sometime, Rabbi. It's really funny.
Do you ever go to a TGI Fridays and go, boy, this foreskin's delicious?
We don't serve foreskin here. Oh, I accidentally ate calamari.
This
is the stupidest thing ever.
No, after my first son was born, the custom in Judaism is the foreskin has to be buried. You can't dispose of it in any other way. So the moil who did the bris for my son gave it to me. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? I was a rabbinical student living on the Upper West Side. And he said, you have to bury it. But I lived in New York City.
Yeah.
So my friend and I went to Central Park and we went behind home plate because I was a huge baseball fan. And we buried it behind the first field in Central Park.
Oh. And now there's a foreskin tree growing right there.
Every October, dropping foreskins. What a terrible image. But Rabbi, and what is your last name, Rabbi?
Shuck.
There was a character actor named John Shuck. When I was he was in Holmes and Yo-Yo, the TV show. And sorry, I'm going way back there. He played, look up Holmes and Yo-Yo, John Shuck. He was a very funny character actor.
That sounds like a show you made up.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Shuck, right?
I don't even know that one.
John Shuck, Holmes and Yo-Yo.
Okay.
Shuck. You got a picture?
Any relation?
Matt has never heard of it.
Yeah.
You might be related to John Shuck.
Are you related to John Shuck?
No, because he doesn't exist.
No. He does exist. Holmes and Yo-Yo, folks. I know a lot of fans out there right now going crazy that I mentioned your favorite show from 1970, I'm going to guess 8?
Holmes and Yo-Yo?
Yep. Sorry about that.
They're people.
Yes, it's two guys.
Oh.
And here's the trick. John Shuck, the actor, plays a robot. He looks like a regular person, but he's a robot.
I mean, some of these shows are dumb, though, right?
Is this before Jaime on Get Smart or after?
It's afterwards. It's after Jaime.
It's a ripoff.
Yeah. Well,
before or after Small Wonder? It's a show I know.
It's a great show.
Before Small Wonder. Rabbi, I seem to have lost the thread here. I took us down a little bit of a rabbit hole on John Shuck.
It's good.
But I wanted to give him a shout out.
I wanted to smugly drink water.
If you're out there, John. Is he still with us, John Shuck? Please say yes. He is.
Wow.
John Shuck, if you're out there, I'm a fan.
Let's get him on the show.
Holmes and Yo-Yo.
And I'm your nephew.
Exactly. Yeah, you could be. Yeah.
Do you have a question for Conan?
Yes. Do you have a question for me?
I do.
How can Rabbi, how can I counsel you?
Oh.
Yes. Thank you. I never thought you would ask. So let's just say you are the senior rabbi, Conan.
Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm.
And Sona and Matt are the associate rabbis.
Mm-hmm.
What would a clergy team meeting look like?
Whoa.
Well, first of all, I'd be there. And I think Rabbi Matt would be there as well. Sona would not be there because she'd be running late and not caring.
Oh, okay. I think that you would be eating up everyone's time by playing the guitar for about an hour.
Right, but
holding up the meeting.
But playing songs about Israel and playing songs about
but that accomplishes
Moses.
nothing for our clergy. Like it doesn't cross anything off the agenda of the meeting.
I would sing the dreidel song.
I'm sending my rabbinical resume over to you, David, to see if I can get a transfer of some kind.
Oh, no, you can't.
Oh, no. Oh, I got to work under this guy.
Because you're the guy that I bring with me to the bris, whose job is to say, we didn't serve any calamari. Because I need someone to say that for my joke to work.
It's like 100th time.
It's the 100th time.
We didn't serve any calamari.
And I go, ugh. But sometimes you don't do it because you're so sick of it. So I have a little broomstick and I tap you with it.
What if they are actually serving calamari?
I know, it's a drag. That's a problem. Then it's Matt's job to make sure that they take the calamari out.
Okay.
And get rid of it. His job is to get there early and get rid of all of the calamari that they routinely serve at a bris.
So is our meeting just discussing how we're going to support your bits?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be, yes. Here's what you need to know, David. All of the meetings would be, okay, I've got this bit I want to do. And here's what I need. I need you to ask me. I need you to say this, Matt. And then when Sona shows up, I need you to do this. And so it would be a lot of that.
You are going to do our son's bris, correct? No. We've got other people for that.
No one calls you anymore for anything. You're the only rabbi no one calls for anything.
Your workload would double, David, because everybody from everybody who worked at my temple would be like, no. We're good, Conan. You'd be getting twice as many calls.
Sad old lonely rabbi on the top of the hill that no one called.
You hear someone in your synagogues having like marital trouble, and you go to them asking if you can help, and they're like, no, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're fine. I heard you just lost a parent. I'm
we're
fine.
Good.
It was good.
No, we're good. We're good.
Conan O'Brien is rabbi without a cause. It's me in a red jacket, collar flipped up, James Dean style. No one comes to talk to me.
They can handle the bit.
You know, David, you don't seem nervous at all anymore. You got over that really quickly when you realized who you were talking to.
It's just amazing how our clergy meetings are so similar to what you just described.
That's good. That's good.
Right? Is that true? Really?
No.
No. Well, yeah, Holmes and Yo-Yo comes up. There's a lot of calamari jokes.
Sometimes I can be so naive.
Hey, is Hanukkah going to be a busy time for you? That's coming up. Is there a
busy time?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a very joyous, festive time.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. Yeah. It's a time for us to, we actually have a holiday where it's not about people tried to kill us and they didn't and let's celebrate. Well, actually, it is. It's precisely that. So,
okay, forget that. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, we have a lot in common, like the Irish and the Jews. Like it's hard to be optimistic as in the Jewish community. So anytime we have a holiday that's like eat greasy food and light candles, it'll be great for us. Yeah. It'll be fun.
I think the Irish and the Jews are linked in many ways. I think we both have a guilt as a big motivator and kind of in a weird way, a rocket fuel, like an Achilles heel, but also a strength is our guilt. And then the other thing I've found to be very true is sense of humor. Like, so many of my favorite funny people are either Irish or Jewish. And so there's something about humor as a defense mechanism that I think also unites us.
Completely. And, I have to say, I often hear you say like, we're just doing silly shenanigans, meaningless things here. But the truth is, the work that you do as a comedian is really important work in the world for me getting through this pandemic, which hit New Rochelle really hard.
That's right. New Rochelle was like ground zero, right? You guys were hit very hard. Tell us about that.
We had a lot of losses in this synagogue, and I was doing sometimes 3 funerals in a day. Sometimes I was officiating. God. I buried a husband, and then a week later, his wife.
God.
It was traumatic here. Yeah. And these were losses, the technologies that Jews developed for so long about dealing with our grief, shivas and big funerals and coming to synagogue to recite, a prayer of mourning. We couldn't do any of that. So it was really like people in this community just disappeared from the community. And I think in so many ways, my job now is to help people look forward and people feel really optimistic, with the vaccines and so on. But there's a piece of me that feels like part of my job is also to say, like, we've lost a lot and we have to make space for that loss too. So it was really tough. But I listened to your show, and it really, in so many ways, and your friendship and your banter, in so many ways, it really got me through the most difficult time of my life.
That's nice. Lovely to hear. Yeah. And it means a lot to me when I bump into people who say that we're in any way, making them feel better. Sometimes they feel better because they know they're not us.
Yeah. Most times.
But it is really, that's very meaningful, and that's nice of you. Nice of you to say, and I'm glad we were able, in our own way, to be there for you. I'm really sorry for what you went through, but I think the people of New Rochelle and are just very lucky to have you.
Yeah.
You seem like a really great. You seem like a really good person who's very giving and very empathetic, and I think you're doing a great job. And so I salute you. I do salute you.
Thank you.
And a salute from me is I don't know if it's very meaningful.
I don't know if it is.
There's room to go up.
Yeah.
I'm not an admiral, but I'd still salute you.
You can aim higher.
Yeah. Hey, David, it was really lovely talking to you, and I hope your community continues to heal. And I just wish you a great Hanukkah holiday season. Really, I hope you have a lovely one, because it sounds like you deserve it.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
All right. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan, with Conan O'Brien, Sonam Movsesian, and Matt Gorley. Produced by me, Matt Gorley. Executive produced by Adam Sachs, Joanna Solitaroff, and Jeff Ross at Team Coco, and Colin Anderson at Earwolf. Music by Jimmy Vivino. Supervising producer, Aaron Blaird. Associate talent producer, Jennifer Samples. Associate producers, Sean Doherty and Lisa Berm. Engineering by Eduardo Perez. Please rate, review, and subscribe to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or wherever fine podcasts are downloaded.
This has been a Team Coco production, in association with Stitcher.
You've tried melatonin, the white noise machine, the blackout curtains, the magnesium, and you're sleeping fine. Not great, just fine. At some point, you have to consider the 4-year-old pillow is doing more damage than the magnesium is fixing. Coop Sleep Goods is running a bundle sale July 9th through the 20th. The starter bundle is the move. 2 pillows plus a sheet set, 40% off. And we're not saying it'll fix everything. We're just saying you've tried everything else. Coop's pillows are adjustable, designed to fit how you sleep, not just tolerate it. Mix and match any 2 pillows at 25% off or go all in on the starter bundle. One real upgrade beats 6 mediocre ones. Head to coopsleepgoods.com/comedy. That's COOP sleepgoods.com/comedy for 40% off the starter bundle and 25% off all other bundles. You wouldn't take financial advice from a 72 hours in a single day alpha influencer, would you? Same goes if you're in a car accident or any accident. Who you choose matters. That's why Morgan & Morgan exists. They're the largest injury law firm in America, and they've built a reputation by actually winning cases, not just talking about it. Over 1,000 lawyers across all 50 states and $30 billion recovered. Injured? Go to forthepeople.com/podcast. That's forthepeople.com/podcast.